Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on last year's national champions, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Bringing it back. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So NC State's offense will have the football first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Wilson to pass. Lets it fly. Intercepted in the first drive in for the pick.
And on the first drive of the game, this defense does it again. They had 2 last week. They get another one early. This defense has been flying around, ball hawking the football.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got a man. It's Demania. Oh, he's got some space. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. On the run, it's Bray. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Golden Bears have their offense in high gear. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Golden Bears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Grabbed behind the line. It's Murray. Touchdown, Cal! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game.
Turning it on! 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. NC State, after that explosive run, might go right back to the well. Wilson will throw. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
The run from the shotgun. Running into the open space. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. They'll run this play from the pistol. Running behind that left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Golden Bears decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 10-yard line, and what an example of the defense setting up the O. The Golden Bears with an absolute gift to start this, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wilson to pass. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Hoffman. Breaks into the open. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Wants to go up top on first down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. Going to swing it on second down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
And nice job by this defense. I like it, being alert, like understanding. We've already seen the QB run. Like, we're not surprised by this. Drop back, play the pass, have a plan when he takes off and when he scrambles to go get that sucker on the ground.
Complete to the right. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Wilson will throw. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And that is no good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Dumps it to the back. Oh, he makes the catch. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. On the ground, it's Bray. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Finds his man. It's Murray. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They're facing a 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays, the quarterback and his unit.
There he goes. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Golden Bears kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Fires to the middle. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And the returner will be brought down. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. Wilson to pass. Right on the money. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. Makes the grab close to the logo. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Looking downfield on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Johnston. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Cal! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Powers through the defender. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. Back to pass. Turns it loose deep. Finds space on the right. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wilson will throw. Got his man down the middle. NC State might think about going for a big one on second and short. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Wants to keep it in the air. Looking down the middle. It's complete. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Cobb. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. NC State has to come up with a big play here on third down. He'll set up to throw. Working that wide receiver screen. No more room to run as this defense rises up on third down, and now it's fourth down from the 22. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Absolutely perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He lets one fly deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Throwing right. All by himself. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. The Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Quickly out to the tight end. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that third. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though.
Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Got it out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Looking to throw on first down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And he added the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wilson to pass. Lets it fly. He's got it on the outside. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's Cobb. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Grab near the sticks, it's Huffman. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. You don't see that penalty too often, but we see it here, an illegal forward pass. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking downfield very late in the half. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Oh, they're after him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. He shanked it. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll start this drive going to the air. He fires to the left side. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Out of bounds at the 34-yard line as they come out of their own territory with a vengeance. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good, easy call for the refs. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third.
And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
Defenses have had their hands full slowing this guy down all season long. It's the speed, and it's the open field running ability and vision.
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Under fire. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
And the Golden Bears are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to throw on third down. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college.
He's going to let it go. Snags it inside the 20.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is a great play call.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
And the D deny them on second and goal. Wilson will throw. Got it set up on the outside. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, NC State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Golden Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking for a productive play on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Backed up now, here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. That's caught. It's Demania. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
He's got an open man.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking them.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Golden Bears have it with a first. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cal!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
41, NC State, 10.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. It's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And I really like the job by this offense because, listen, you've got the lead. Be smart with the football. You drop back, it's a scramble. The quarterback pulls it down, makes the play. Nice job. This is how you play with the lead. Take what the defense gives you and don't make mistakes.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Great job by the back on the option.
And a great job by the quarterback, Reese, making the right read. I got to get that defense to commit to me. Now I pitch it. Running back catches it. I'll take this. I'll do the rest. But it was a great read by the quarterback.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Pressure coming. Gonna let it fly. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man to the left. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Got his man quickly. And they finally get him down, but not. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Golden Bears with the 1st and 10. They go to the ground. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it.
Just keeps moving. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. Red pass, it's complete. Turning it on. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Golden Bears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. The option look. He'll toss it. And this defense is defending its goal line. Back-to-back stops right in the shadow of their own goalpost. He'll keep it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. 4th down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He splits the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off the boot, looking for his man. Fires to the right. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. To the air, it's Howard. Got his man downfield. Slips one guy, now he's loose. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
You know, we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest of this game.
NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Watson. Breaks into the open. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. Here we go. They'll go to the air. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much. That's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to... Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Now on 2nd down. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, and